What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel on this happy Sunday. We have a very special week this week. Before we begin, of course, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and let's get into it. So this week is another collab week where Team Hibby week. Yay! If you don't know, as referenced in previous week's videos, this week is a Jibberish collab, twitch.tv/the Lazy Lunch Bunch. You can put "this is Jibberish," that's his tags on like the social medias. Links are all in the description, and hopefully the caption has flew by on the link to his YouTube and Twitch on the top and bottom of this screen. Yeah, so this is a collab week, just like the Lodhii set. This is the Jibberish set, Irish set, as I've been calling it. So yeah, like I said, when we did the Lodhii set, I asked, give me a team of Pokemon you would like me to represent you with, and this is the team we got. So his favorite Pokemon is Sceptile. I mean, I call it mine Jasper. He calls it something else. I actually don't know. But yeah, we're going with my nicknames for this, just like the Lodhii set. But these are the mons that he has chosen. It is a very scary team. We are very susceptible to fairies, but we're gonna make it work. And I have a special plan, as you can see with the Sceptile set as presented here. Oh my goodness, my nose is stuck again. Forgive me, it is another day, it is another vloggy day. There is no wind, so my sinuses are going to be messed up for the next batch of battles here as well. So, let's just get into it. Jasper is our lead, so he loves Sceptile. He's a Sceptile fan, right? So he told me he likes Sceptile, Komodo. That is what it is on his icon, by the way. Don't be confused. That is a Komodo. That is not a Groudon. That is not a T-Rex from Land Before Time. That is a Komodo. Kricketune, he loves Basket Legion, he loves Roaring Moon, and he loves Annihilate. That's the team we're running with. A lot of power, not a lot of defense, but we're going to make it work. So, Jasper is the team captain because he loves Sceptile, favorite starter of his. We're running a Shed Tail Jasper for this week. Now, I probably should do this in order of how I do the leads. Maybe that's easier to follow. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But Jasper is the team captain. But yeah, let's take this point. I'm going to go to Earl, and I'll go back to Jasper in a second. Earl is our lead for this week. It'll always be out first 9 times out of 10 because it's Kricketune. The goal is to set up sticky webs. We can always get up webs because we're guaranteed with Sash. In the event we are taunted, we can get that is not correct. This should be Technician. We're going to get Technician boosted Bug Bites or Technician boosted Aerial Aces. They are boosted by Technician 1.5 times. Because the ability, and it's 60 power, so this is essentially 90 and 90. Big powerful moves. We can get off a Bug Bite with this 85 base power and just kind of chomp away. We can eat like extra Chestos or Citrus Berries or Orange Berries or Petra Berry, whatever comes to mind, right? We can get rid of those berries and kind of neutralize that threat. Right, getting rid of a bunch of items if we can will be key. Aerial Ace here is for general coverage. It will do a lot of damage to stuff like Scissors and Fortresses. Believe me, it will. Based on how, there's not a lot of people think Kricketune hits that hard. 85 is nothing to sneeze at. So catch us doing some chip damage with this. Earl was not here to last a long time. Earl was here to get up webs, taunt things if it can, and get off a damage if it can. If it lives to even 3 turns. We're running max speed and Jolly, because we're not running anything in HP, because why would we? And 65 speed, we did use Earl in our very first set. That was also in collab with Jibberish. We didn't get anything going there, sadly, but hopefully Earl has a better showing this time around with a more refined set. Now, let's go back to Jasper. Jasper here, okay? So we're running a unique set. I don't want to say it's a common set that a lot of Sceptiles use, especially in the Smogon tiering, because that move, Shed Tail, is banned. I don't know to the degree of how banned it is. I know Orthworm gets it, and Cyclizar, I know the Cyclizar is banned specifically, but I don't know how Orthworm and Sceptile plays a factor in this as well. We're going to be making use of that 120 speed and that base 70 HP there to guarantee get a Shed Tail to go into any of our other mons here. With that being said, any other mons being Expectro and Bloodsport, which we'll get to after Jasper. Jasper is running Frenzy Plant, Vacuum Wave, Leech Seed, Shed Tail. Ideally, we want to send this in on an opportune time when a mon is weakened or when we have a type advantage with Jasper. Get the Shed Tail and go into Bloodsport or Expectro. Ideally, it will be Bloodsport 9 times out of 10. With the Citrus, we can take a neutral hit from a Flutter Mane. We can actually take a Mystical Fire from a Flutter Mane with a Photosynthesis boost. And it'll do about, I think it was about 66% damage. So with Citrus, restoring our HP to just a smidgen over 50%, we can still get the Shed Tail off into the right appropriate mod. In the event that we get Shed Tail really quickly, right, and it goes off successfully, we switch out and we have a healthy Sceptile good to go again for another Shed Tail. In the event that we don't have any more options to Shed Tail and we need to build up that last respects, wink wink nudge nudge, we're having this Overgrow which boosts our grass moves by 33%, or sorry 50%, and full sending it with the Frenzy Plant to just do a lot of damage. It's just a one-time nuke thing. The item used to be a Miracle Seed, and it used to be Heavy Duty Boots. Miracle Seed, I'm just going to type in Miracle Seed here. It's easier that way. Miracle Seed boost gives us a 20% extra boost, so essentially we'll be hitting at up to 70% more power, which does go a long way, but I'm going for reliability with the Shed Tail because I'm not looking for a Sceptile sweep. I'm looking for a Blood Sport sweep to make a bloody mess, or an Expectral sweep to leave a ghostly impression on everything. So that's the plan with the Sceptile. Let's go into Bloodsport then. Bloodsport is the main muscle of this team. Bloodsport, the Paradox Mon of Salamence. Very scary stuff. 139 speed, not the bulkiest of things at 71, but 101 it has some special bulk to it. 105 HP is a very big HP stat, but the defense is quite middling, so don't expect us to take a lot of hits. We're going to make use of that 119 speed. How this spread is built, so Photosynthesis will proc because of booster energy. Our attacks will be 30% stronger because of this. Because we're Shed Tailing out with Sceptile and getting the type advantage in there, 9 times out of 10 opponents will switch. And when the opponents switch, we'll go for a D-Dance. And with D-Dance, we will be able to essentially make our attack 5 plus 3, 80% stronger right out the gate, and give us the 1.5 speed. So essentially, the Roaring Moon is on roids. You might as well call it +2. It's like very under +2. But the Roaring Moon will be on roids at that point. We'll Terra Flying to give us stab because we're Dragon Dark. Give us stab on this acrobatics, and because we use booster energy, it's doubled in power. So 0 or 55 times 2 is 0 carry to 1. 110 base power plus stab, coming off of a 80% boosted 139 base attack. It will nuke everything in sight, but we have to get the D-Dance up and we need the stab because yeah, I just feel like it will matter a lot for the maximum output of damage. Crunch for our main stab option for Dragon and Dark typing, of course, and an Earthquake for steel coverage. Hits about everything. This Roaring Moon will be very hard to stop once it gets moving. If we are ever down in the set, don't count us out because Bloodsport can quickly change the battle. That's why it's called Bloodsport, because we're going to just destroy a lot of things with this mod. It will reliably set up well. Expectro will be the other mon we'll Shed Tail into. Expectro, though, is running the Scarf adaptability set, which you all probably know and love. This mon is a menace. If you've seen it running around, you know what it's pretty much doing. It's here to be the last mon there. 50 base power for every member that faints, so 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, so that's 250 plus 50, that's about a 300, sorry, that's my Discord. That is a 300 powered ghost move potentially when Expectro is the last mon standing. 78 speed, sorry, that's my Discord going off again. 78 speed plus Scarf gives us an opportunity to outspeed just about everything. It will outspeed non-Scarfers. Regieleki is the exception. We have Terra Ghost for defensive purposes there, and give us an adaptability boost plus more adaptability boost with the Ghost typing. But yeah, it's, as of course you can see, Basket Legion isn't the bulkiest thing. It's actually quite frail. So the key is we'll be sending this in last. We also have to make sure we get rid of all normal types, because if we're full sending last respects and we're locked in, we're screwed. We lose. Right? We have Wave Crash as the other option. Ideally, we want to be clicking last respects, and ideally we want to be using this mon last. So that's why if we have Jasper still available, we'll Shed Tail into Expectro, or we'll simply let Jasper go down and let Expectro clean up with the last respects. Simple strategy, right? And the supporting mods, we'll go with his mascot first, Tengen the Komo'o. I don't actually know what he calls his Komo'o. I call mine Tengen. Defensive spread, I normally like to run max HP, max defense, but then this was the spread I've taken from a showdown to kind of see what the current meta is running. So yeah, Stealth Rock, Body Press, Iron D, Dragon Tail is the same exact moveset, but then this is the IV spread that Smogon recommended based on current meta. Hopefully it gives us a little bit extra bulk. 125 bulk is nothing to sneeze at all. We'll be looking to take the physical hits, get the Iron D, and be an Iron Presser. And with rocks, hopefully no fairy types on the field, we'll Dragon Tail them out. We do get walled by like Mimikyus and Flutter Mains, so we do have to watch for that. What's another one? So fairy types in general, because Body Press won't even touch, and then won't even touch, even with the defense boost. So we kind of gotta be careful. Tengen can get walled, so it's not the most reliable defensive wall. We have Terra Fairy as a defensive option for other dragon types, but we do have to time that right, because ideally, right, we want to go Terra Flying Bloodsport. So it is there. We have that option there, but don't expect us to use it. I don't think Tengen will last a long time in this battle because, simply put, we're going to be kind of hyper aggressive with it. So if we send in we're probably going to be sending our walls in quite carelessly, to be honest with you. Running at the rear, last but not least, is Ira, the Annihilate. Ira means rage in Spanish, and what name more fitting than Rage for this Annihilate that literally dies because it's so upset, and it evolves into this thing. This Beast of Amon is our Spadef wall, and base 90 speed. It is quite fast, it's very, very hard, and we're running the classic bulk up Taunt Rage Fist Drain Punch set. This is the best set that I felt comfortable running with. I just love the idea that you can just bulk up and get stronger with Rage Fist hitting, or getting, you taking damage. So we're taking a lot of hits, we're bulking up, we're getting stronger and stronger as we're getting hit. And then we can restore our health with the Drain Punch plus Leftovers combination. Just constantly restoring our health, being able to eat hits, taunt things, because 90 base speed isn't something to laugh at. Like, taunt things, catch people off guard, and then if we have an Intimidator on the field, we're gonna get a +2 boost. So Annihilate is just a menace, and that's why it's bringing up the rear. It is our Spadef wall. It's built Spadef because of the bulk up. It's 80 base defense. It is nothing to sneeze at either. So expect Ira to be there. Probably will be out second, most likely, 9 times out of 10. Because ideally, this thing is very reliable at punching holes in our opponent's team. More reliable than Tengen. Tengen's there pretty much to set up rocks. Ira's there to weaken our opponent's team so that we can get the Shed Tail Bloodsport or Shed Tail Spectral plan going. So, as you can see, here's the team in all of its glory here. The team is very much weak to Fairy, Komo'o, Bloodsport, Ira. But then we have somewhat of a counter to Fairy in Terra, Bloodsport, Terra Water, Annihilate, Spectral there, if we have enough last respects built up, and Webs to hopefully slow down those Fairy types. Fairy types aren't normally fast, but they are quite bulky, so we need stuff to cripple them as much as we can to get in our switch-ins. It is going to be a tough set. As much as you see the power of this team, it is very offensively oriented. One wrong move can actually spell disaster for this team. It'll be very hard to come back. Especially because we have a triple weakness to Fairy. We have a We have a triple weakness to ice. We have a triple weakness to flying. Wow, this team might actually. This is going to be a very hard set to run, but we'll try and make Jibby proud regardless. As I said before, check out his channel, twitch.tv/thisisjibberish or youtube.com/ not this is Jibberish, the Lazy Lunch Bunch, twitch.com/the Lazy Lunch Bunch. Maybe he'll rebrand by the time the video comes out. I actually don't know, but check out his channels. I'm usually on there. We're doing a Soul Link right now. I don't know where we are at this Soul Link. All I know is at this point we killed we did Whale Wars and we killed our whales. But yeah, check us out there. We are probably doing it every Wednesday. Follow me on Blue Sky as well. That's a new thing. I put the link down in the description. Follow me on that because he tags me and I suck at the social media. But I know when he tags me, you guys will also see the notification. And then you can head on over to that Twitch and check out the chaos over there. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching, all the support. And yeah, have a happy Sunday. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you this week for the Jibby collab. Until then, bye for now. Have a great day.